John McCain, he just went out to Oregon and was making a big speech about how he was in favor of dealing with global warming, and he wants to develop these new energies and new technologies. Except, you know what? There's something called the investment tax credit that he has not voted to renew. That you have to renew if you want to have these new wind factories opening up. The same is true with solar panels. I mean, I visited in Oregon a company that is specializing on making solar energy more and more efficient, both for homes and for businesses, creating jobs and making our environment cleaner at the same time. Huge potential. They want to grow. But the problem is that Washington hasn't acted to give them the incentives where it's economical for them to expand. So this is an area where I want to put $150 billion over 10 years, $15 billion a year, just to help companies expand in these new energy areas. You know, the main thing that we've seen here in the Midwest when it comes to energy has been ethanol. And obviously, ethanol plants opening have been a positive for those local communities. One of the things we have to talk about, though, is how can we convert from corn-based ethanol to ethanol that's made from non-food stocks, because using corn has helped to push up food prices to some degree, and it's not the most efficient way of doing it. Now, it's good for corn farmers, it's tough for livestock farmers, and it's also tough for consumers, and it's not the most efficient way to do it. So wouldn't it be better if we could have farmers who are growing corn, they're making money on their corn, and then the stuff that they're not using, they're using that's right now just waste. That's what they're using to make ethanol. That's what we call cellulosic ethanol. That's the new direction that we want to move in. And rural communities have a huge competitive advantage because they already know a lot, they already know agriculture. They already are dealing with the materials that are going to be used for this new energy. If we invested in the university right here and in community colleges and universities all across the rural Midwest just to develop new ways of making energy, then you can have spin-offs that are creating jobs that pay good wages.